As far as, the president's animus towards women, people of color, working people, we have always known who he has been. And this is not a surprise. He's a monster. Period. We have the most diverse administration in the history of Chicago. And he is threatened by that. You can tell when someone is fearful is because they act out. We have a president that is screaming and having tantrums right now because we have an administration that reflects the city of Chicago, but he would much rather have administrations that reflect the country club. Some detractors that will push back on me and say, the only thing that the mayor talks about is the hiring of black people. No, what I'm saying is when you hire our people, we always look out for everybody else. We are the most generous people on the planet.
Joining me now is Wrong Speak Publishing founder Adam B. Coleman. Adam, We covered the amazing scenes in the Oval Office earlier today with Douglas Murray. I want to play you an exchange between Senator Tim Kaine and Secretary of State Marco Rubio earlier in the week about the few dozen South African farmers granted asylum in the US. This has really upset many on the left.
You're not entitled,
So
you're
can
allowed.
you have a different standard based upon the color of somebody's skin? Would that be acceptable?
Well, I'm not the one arguing that. Apparently you are, because you don't like the fact that they're white, and that's why they're
I'm just asking you to
coming.
say that that would be unacceptable.
Well, no,
that
I would say that the United States,
a very easy thing
the United
to say.
States has a right to pick and choose who they allow into the United
Even
States.
based on the color of somebody's skin.
No one's. You're the one that's talking about the color of their skin, not me. These
You're
are people whose
refusing to
farms were being
acknowledge
burned
that
down
it
and they were
should be
killed because of the
even-handed.
color of their skin.
Well,
Well, you've demonstrated enough because you think anyone should be allowed into this country for any reason because they met a certain
who
criteria.
has said that?
We are going to prioritize people that come into our country on the basis of what's in the interest of this country. That's a small number of people that are coming.
But
in
you
that
said
particular
you said
case.
this weekend that
But
there
in
would
other
be more.
cases, it's harder to vet. In other cases, it's more difficult. And by the way, the United States admits people every year.
Adam, anyone who has taken note of what is happening in South Africa in recent years knows full well the discriminatory laws, the violence targeted towards white landholders in particular. Why are the Democrats and so many in the media so eager to deny this and so perturbed by this smaller intake of Afrikaners coming into the country?
Well, it's because the Democratic Party is once again playing identity politics. And in their terms of identity politics, anyone who is white cannot be oppressed. They can only be oppressors. And they cannot see someone who looks like me or darker than myself as being someone who is oppressing someone else. And the reality is that, yeah, some of these people are facing discrimination and threats because of their skin color. So I really wouldn't care if it was someone who was being oppressed because of their skin color, their religious background, or any other factor. The fact is, Marco Rubio is making the point that these people are coming through because they're under threat. They are coming through because they are actual refugees coming from their nation. So they seem to be legitimate to me, and I really don't care where someone comes from. As long as they go through the process, they can come to the United States.